Actually, music wasn't always my first passion. What ended up being my first passion was fighting.
Music's been like this thing that's kind of haunted me throughout my life, and it keeps coming back.
As far as realistic goals go, it's basically always been music.
Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to do martial arts. I wanted to grow up and be a fighter. Things, where I got to hit people, right?
I wanted to be in the military for a while. I ended up going to study music. Let me quit. I'm going to study criminology. I ended up going back, getting my degree from music, and so I decided to start my own roofing company.
When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a pro wrestler. I thought that there was a chance that I was related to Bret the Hitman Hart.
We were always moving from place to place, and eventually I got into drumming.
A buddy of mine named Clint used to be our bass player. He's like, what are you doing this whole roofing thing? Like, you're a musician.
My great-grandparents' last name was Hart, that there might just be an outside chance that I just was part of that wrestling dynasty.
I was at church, they needed a drummer, me and my cousin were there. They were like, we'll pay you $3. Oh, heck yeah.
And so I remember after having that conversation, I'm super pissed at him at this time. At 4 a.m., I get a call. A storm just came through, and one of the roofs that we were working on blown off. It's raining, this house is getting soaked. What the hell am I doing?
As far as doing music, that was actually the main thing that I always wanted to do with my life. Napster became a thing. Absolutely no way to make a living doing this. Found myself majoring in theater, which is the same as taking a giant pile of money and just setting it on fire.
I would practice and whatnot. Eventually, somewhere along the line, I think in high school, I want to do this for a living. This is something I'm good at, I have fun doing it, and I can still technically hit things in a way, so.
And it was kind of in those moments where I realized I need to go back. And that was kind of the time where I finally went all in. Stopped running from it, just allowed it to really take over. And that's really defined the last several years of my life.
When that didn't work out, I ended up in my plan B, really my plan A, and I got to make noises with a whole bunch of cool, interesting people.